My name is Tony Leaner, and I wanted to spend a couple of minutes talking to really everyone, but specifically men, about men's health. I've had a couple of health experiences over the last couple of months, and really what my heart is now is that I really realize that I could have had a more common sense approach to my health, and had I had that, I may have been able to avoid some of the things that happened to me. Just quickly, I am a cancer survivor. I've had a heart attack over the last 5 months. 5 months ago, and triple bypass surgery. In fact, I'm still in treatment for some of my health issues. But what has kind of compounded this whole thing is what's on my heart now is that I didn't really take care of myself. I didn't watch the warning signs. I didn't listen to my wife when she would prod me to go to the doctors. I didn't even listen to the doctors when I was diagnosed with things like diabetes. I didn't understand the association between diabetes and heart disease. I never really realized, really took to heart the correlation between my family history and health and how that would ultimately have an impact on me. So I just feel now that I've survived this, God has been really good to me. And I give you an example. I had a triple bypass operation, and it wasn't until I came out of that operation that the doctors and my family told me I died twice on the table. But I was able to be revived, and I'm back here now before you, really with a mandate that says I've got to go out now, and it has to be a call to action for us as men, that we just don't take care of our health properly. We don't make our doctor's appointments like we should. And I really want to, if I can, have an impact, just share with you some of the things and the reasons that this thing is real. They call things like diabetes and heart disease, heart attacks, silent killers. And I truly believe that now. I had no signs that I had any issues. In fact, my surgeon told me, heart surgeon told me that 60% of the people, I want to say that again, 60% of the people who have heart attacks never know they had a heart issue or problem or disease. My diet is a major contributor to how I got where I am. My wife and I would share a meal. You know, they have great specials, and so we would exchange. I didn't want the biscuit. You know, I wanted the extra order fries, and I'm diabetic, yet I would have 3 or 4 cups of the sweet tea. You know, my health, I just did anything I did everything that was big and bad enough to do. I had plaque implode off of my right artery. I have to tell you, I had a surgery, and you know, this is from eating the types of stuff I ate. Desserts, anytime I wanted to eat desserts. I really had no form of fashion or diet. I just ate what I wanted to eat. And I would even fool myself and say, well, you know, why don't I eat the short end of the cake and not all the icing on the end of the cake? I would justify having what I wanted to have. Exercise was not a part of my program. I would go to work. Work was exercise for me. If I went to work and worked as hard as and I worked very hard, and I could play a couple of rounds of golf, you know, in my mind, I was exercising. When there's a family reunion, we can't understand why we're playing in a softball game, a basketball game at the family reunion, and we're winded. That's because we don't have the regiments that we need to really protect our health. And exercise is, as we will learn later on, and I learned during this process, is an important thing. You're looking at a guy that did all the wrong things. I've got the scars. I've got a scar right here where they opened my chest up to get to my heart so that they could do a triple bypass operation. I always wanted to go on a helicopter ride, but I had the only helicopter ride I've ever been on was the one from Doctor's Hospital to Washington Hospital to rush me to emergency surgery to put a stent in to remove 90% blockage from my right artery. These are not things that you want to experience or do the way that I did them. We don't listen to our wives. I didn't listen to my wife. My wife would say, you know, you sure you're okay? You know, it's time for that doctor's appointment. Are you sure that you should be eating the diet that you're eating. And I would just discount what she was saying. I would, just tell her, hey, listen, it's my body. I got this thing under control. Pains and things, and some of you out there know what I'm speaking of. You've had the pain, even may have had a pain this morning or this week, and you're discounting it and saying, I'll be okay, or it's just indigestion, it's just gas. I'm telling you, get it checked out. I'm thankful that I had enough common sense that when I didn't feel well after my operation on December 25th or 26th, made some phone calls and talked to the surgeon's hospital where I had my surgery. And one thing that resonated in my mind, they said, whatever you do, get it checked out. Something said to me in my spirit that something wasn't right. I went to doctor's hospital. Like I'm speaking to you, the doctor said to me in that room, you're having a heart attack. I got a doctor telling me in a conversation just like this, not that I had a heart attack, but I was in the middle of having a heart attack. And I thank God that I had started listening to my body more than just my mind telling me that I was okay, or my ego telling me that I was okay, my pride saying I didn't need to get it checked out. I didn't have any of the warning signs that you have. I didn't have numbness in my arm. I didn't have dizziness. I didn't have chest pains. The pains I experienced were slight discomfort that you would have if you slept wrong on the wrong shoulder or something. And so it's all about long life. It's about legacy. It's about, do you really want to be around for your kids and your children and your family and your legacy? So we've got to change the tide of our thinking, of what we think about when we think about healthcare. When the TV is on and the person is going through that, we're all about the health stuff. We have a tendency to change the remote control and go to the sports channel. We need to hear those promptings. We need to hear what they're telling us, and we need to go get ourselves checked out.